So this is US oil analysis for Friday the 13th of October. US oil, also known as WTI or US crude. So what have we seen happen here today? I think we did have the API report out today instead of yesterday, because yesterday was, so it did come out today instead of its usual Wednesday. So on the 12th, we did have prices sell off from of concern was this bearish candle here, which was at 9 on the 11th. That's probably the API report. Yes, around 9 we do get the API reports every week. We do get API reports every week. So prices, that was a precursor to further selling in the market, because we did have some resistance in and around that area as well, up at the 51.40 to 51.20 in that region. We did have some selling, and the selling continued. This high time frame moving average was not respected. Prices continued all the way down to this 200 period moving average and slightly below it, before being brought back up to currently be retesting this higher time frame moving average from underneath. Now, oil's pretty volatile, so 50.40 was our level, but again, we do expect prices to break beneath levels before being brought back up. But with oil, due to its volatility, we can break levels by a significant amount before they're brought back up. So, my overall bias on this market, let's just have a look. Let's just see. I prefer to have a look at the higher time frame to see. So we've had a higher lows there. Let's have a look at the weekly and see where we are. We're in a bit of a range, aren't we? Yeah, we're in a bit of a range, but we do appear to be in bullish territory. So, overall, I am still bullish this market, cautiously, because we are in a range, but I am still bullish. Overall, I'm expecting prices in a medium to long term to head up towards $60 a barrel. But on this short term, I'm expecting prices to also head upwards. We have come down to this 200 period moving average and 50.40. We do appear to have held these levels from move to the downside. So I'm going to look at my possible targets. So a successful negotiation of this high time frame moving average, I'll be looking at prices to get up to 51.36, beyond which 51.57, which is the weekly pivot from a couple of weeks ago, would be the true target. Beyond that, 52.22. Now, if we do break down from where we currently are, a retest of 50.40 would be what I'll be expecting. But would like to see a break of 50, especially with oil. Oil tends not to test levels constantly before continuing its momentum. So if we do come down to 50.40, would expect to see it broken. Now, if we do break 50.40 and this 200 period moving average, I'll be looking at prices retrace all the way down to 49.60, beyond which we've got 49.25, which is a pivot from a couple of weeks ago, and 48.80. Now, due to oil volatility and other factors, I suppose we have to look even beyond 48.80. So beyond 48.80, we're looking at 47.72 for a breakdown in prices. Prices do appear cautious in their bullish nature, so there might just be a catalyst which is bearish, will likely have a significant impact on the market, as buyers appear to be cautious and not willing to show their hand too much at the moment. So those are my short side targets. Upside targets, we did mention already 51.57 being a true target, and 52.22. But we're looking to see how prices react in and around that 51.30 level, see how they react. And yeah, that should pretty much conclude the analysis for the execution time frame. So if we go to the higher time frame, I had a brief look at it. But let's just have a look. On this monthly chart, it's pretty clear. We've had lows over here at $26 a barrel. We've had a series of higher lows, and prices do appear to be going up. Of significance would be if we are to go above $55 a barrel and hold it for a significant period of time. I would confidently expecting prices to get towards the $60 a barrel mark. Now, until we do break and hold above 55, it's difficult to say that you can be overly bullish, because we would still be operating within this range. 55.21, that's the level. Yep, so 55.21 will be the level I'll be looking for prices to break, for a new momentum to the upside to really step into this market and really drive these prices upwards towards $60 a barrel. If we do set off from anywhere below 55.21, I suppose, as we do expect prices to go all the way and keep within the range. And the low of the most recent range is around the somewhere around $41-42 a barrel. So somewhere between $41-42 a barrel and 55, that's the current range on oil. So if I go down to the weekly time frame, I suppose the weekly time frame isn't tell you much from the monthly. Again, on this weekly time frame, you can see it more clearly. Since 2015, well, since 2015, we've been pretty much in this range. We've broken out of it to the downside, but all we've done is from the reversals, we've just come all the way back into the range and currently chopping along in this range of the US oil. So if I have a look at the daily time frame, see where we are. On this daily time frame, we have a look, we've got the lows, higher low again, and we do appear to be putting in a higher low here. I was increasingly confident after seeing this candle, which was pretty bullish, indicating a strong buying momentum in the market. Now, we are posting some weak candles at the moment, but they just might be a case of showing a bit of retracement before a further continuation to test the 52.80 level to the upside. So this should pretty much conclude my analysis for US oil, also known as WTI. Before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.